22-12. We thought this one might get out of hand. Another miss, and Mickey Perry's going to run down a rebound. Fall away shot is short. This is Cannon. Little stop and go. Fans it out. Open three. That misses. And the Panthers are ice cold here in the first quarter. And a driving layup, good by Howard.
Nice drive on that one. He went coast to coast. Nobody stopped him.
Maysville gets back on defense. Supreme not near as fast as Maysville. The jump hook won't fall. That's Moore with the rebound. He's going to try to go coast to coast. Misses the dunk. I brought his teammates off the bench, but unfortunately didn't fall. And here's a breakup. We've not had anything close to a 24-second count, although Maysville did have a long possession. This three misses long, and they've taken some long threes.
Yes, they have.
Perry with the rebound. Dishes out. Here's an open three, and that is good. And that is Jabril Reed. He's from Cincinnati.
Great pass. That was a great pass there.
Maysville pulling away here in the first quarter. Trying to go to 3-0. Perry on the defense. Almost had the steal, but it goes out of bounds.
And the Miners moved up the rankings. They have a power rankings every week, the ABA checker website, so the Miners are moving up.
There's an inbounds pass tipped away. And some defense there. And a foul. Hey, Sims has worked hard inside. He's got 4 points to show for it, but
Sims done the old Moses Malone, blocked off, got the stats built up, got him a couple rebounds, and said, now I got him a free throw.
Missed a couple of free throws a moment ago. This is this one. And the second one's off to the right. And Moore with a rebound, and his outlet pass is stolen. And a foul.
Miners a little bit too quick that time, trying to make the outlet pass. And
had a pretty clean game in the opening minutes, but it's gotten a little physical here the last couple of minutes.
Yes, it has. A lot of people reaching right now on defense, not moving their feet.
Maysville already with 28 points and 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Cannon got fouled a couple times, and they're going to call the second one maybe. He is getting a workout here. They're beating and banging him.
Well, the way he's shooting free throw might be like Hack-a-Shack. They didn't put him to the line, so.
Still can't find it.
Nope.
Felicity is where Jason Thompson coached.
Yep, Felicity Cardinals.
And he gets a free throw. That's 5 points for Sims, and he's earned every one of them.
Yes, he has. He worked hard for him.
Shot is partially blocked, and Fry comes away with it for the Supreme.
Nice steal.
Just like that, the Lions, all kinds of steals. And that layup is good by Mickey Perry.
Mickey Perry just fill the lanes.
And they deny everything. They do not give you an easy basket, and they rip it away and come the other way.
That's what we talked about earlier in pregame show. The interior defense is better than I thought it would be in this league. And they flagged it after you.
Perry kept that one alive. And that three by Moore. .33 first quarter points and a 20-point lead for the Miners, and we still have 2 minutes to go. Running shot is short, but a foul. Well, we talked about area fans like basketball, and you got to like the effort that these guys play with.
I agree. They're playing hard. I mean, people might be skeptical of this league, but they play hard, and the defense is there. It's not only run and gun. They play some defense.
Gannon hits the free throw. There is no running clock, we understand, in the ABA. Already a 19-point lead. And there's a rebound just ripped away, and what a reverse layup by Jordan Jones, giving Maysville a taste of their own medicine. Fry with the long pass. And a one-handed jam. That is Cannon. And despite the big lead, Miners coach Jason Thompson wants a timeout.
Yes, he was not too happy with the half-court defense there.
We'll be back right after this break. Maysville's 20-point lead cut down to 15, and with these rules, Ron, I'm not sure any lead safe. You talk about the three-pointer making no lead safe. You got the potential for a five-pointer if you get a steal and hit a half-court shot.
That's what I'm waiting for. I've never seen a five-pointer, so we'll see what we can do here.
Mickey can't get the finger roll. Fry with the rebound. Nice dish inside. Reverse layup won't go. But another foul. And the fouls are racking up now on the Miners.
Yeah, the Miners might have to use a deep bench.
You know, the Miners had a pretty sizable lead in last Saturday's game. The Legends made a run at them.
Right.
And Jason took a timeout and came out of the timeout and hit a three.
I watched that game. I'll tell you, like you said, they had a sizable lead. I thought they had it in the bag, and all of a sudden they came roaring back on it.
Free throws continue to be a problem for the Panthers. And we've got just over a minute to go in the first quarter. Ball away shot. Yeah, that is good. Nothing but net for Moore.
Nice shot.
Fry trying to get his own rebound, and look at Maysville scramble for it. You know, Ron, you talked about showing your age. When I think about Mickey Perry and the Dayton Flyers, I think about Don Donaher.
Absolutely.
The longtime Dayton coach. And, you know, when DP&L came to Maysville, Limestone Cablevision put WHIO on, Don Wayne News, and a lot of the Dayton Flyers games were on TV.
Oh, yes, every one of them. Like you said, that's when they had the big Henry Finkel and Don May. But Don Donaher just passed away this past year, and great Hall of Fame coach in Dayton Flyers.
And what a team Dayton had the year of COVID.
Oh,
I mean, I think they could have made a run.
I agree. Yeah, when they had Toppin, they were loaded.
Maysville pushes it, can't connect. Here come the Panthers the other way. Pull up three. No. And Maysville, just like that, down the floor. Floater up and good from C.J. Rhodes. We talked about how well he played in that first game. Supreme can play for the last shot. And they won't get off the shot. We've reached the end of the first quarter. Stick around. We'll be back with more Maysville Miners basketball after this break. Limestone Family YMCA in Maysville. Maysville Miners leading the Supreme Panthers 37-19. Maysville had 33 points, what I say, with like 3 or 4 minutes left in the quarter.
Absolutely. Now look like they got their lineup back in, the starting lineup.
We have not had a red light possession yet.
I'm looking for that new rule there. I mean, it's a unique rule for the ABA, and I'd like to see it.
Have a fan get hit by a deflection
Here,
here. Do we have courtside seats here at the Y? Similar setup to what they had for the Maysville Classic. Again, I guess that was a trial run for this. Cannon has seemed to be the #1 option for the Panthers. And here's a 3 by Jay Connor. Yeah, the starters are back in for the Miners. See if they push it out again. Run a little weave out front. Again, this is a long possession.
It is for them.
Down to 9 seconds. Nice look inside. Twisting out, unable to get the shot. The fall was Laster.
22 seconds, a long possession for the Miners.
Corner 3 rolls out. There's Cannon up and in. Here's Lyons, his floater, it's fouled. Again, they pushed it that time. Wasn't going to be a 22-second possession that time.
No, absolutely. They're not even close getting a 7-second violation. Figure 7 seconds, you're north of 10, but 7 seconds, got to be quick.
Arlen Lyons played for the Cincinnati Warriors in the basketball league from Cincinnati. These guys practice in Northern Kentucky, and then they come here to Maysville to practice. And we talked about the first semi-pro basketball in Maysville. You go back 100 years ago, we had professional baseball in Maysville.
Absolutely. Casey Stengel, 1908. Just every time I watch the Yankees, figuring all the world championships he managed, he started his baseball career right here in Maysville.
Looking for Cannon inside. Chandler Block can't find it. And Maysville comes away with it. And the ball fake and a travel. It's our first travel of the game. In Maysville with 38 points for the game, but they only have about 5 points over the last 6 minutes or so. And here's a run out. Marlon Lyons with 8 points. Cannon at the high post this time. Get it back to him. Jump hook. Nope. They've not had too many second opportunities. Cannon's had a few. Gibbs kept it alive, but it goes to the Panthers.
I tell you, nobody outworks Troy Gibbs. He works hard both ends of the court. Absolutely. He's everywhere.
Way the Miners the other way.
He dared him to shoot that one.
It's kind of like the start of the game, nothing falling for either team. Gibbs against Chandler Black. And those two have played against each other a few times. Fast break opportunity for the Panthers, and
Nice
the finger
break.
roll by Cannon.
Nice break there. Bo Thompson's upset again with the defense. Talking about pro basketball, of course, we know Darius Miller, NBA, but Tommy Cord got drafted by New York Knicks, Mason County.
Howard with 8. Rainbow 3 is good. Little run here by the Panthers. One time a 20-point lead down to 13.
was out of bounds play. Last time they got a good shot on the baseline off was out of bounds play. We'll see if he curls out.
Long three won't go. They'll try another one. Nope. Sims into front court. Left side three, in and out. There's one of the rare second chance opportunities if it won't go down. Put back, but let's see if this, I think it was on that previous rebound.
Like you said earlier, Dan, it seemed like the start of the game and into the start of this quarter, just lid on the basket. Nothing's falling for either team.
Greg Howard, 6'5". Again, we mentioned he played for the Santa Cruz Warriors in the NBA G League. Makes the free throw. You know, there's a lot of places to play basketball. A lot of these guys trying to keep their careers alive. Some have played overseas. Some want to go
right.
overseas. And another reverse layup by L.J. Connor.
Nice move, just beat him off the dribble.
And here go the Miners the other way, just like that. Howard.
3 seconds getting past the half-court line.
I have him with 12 points.
Yes. Nice dish there, too.
And Connor again, that from downtown. That's his second three. He has 8 points. Howard lets a man fly by, drives in traffic. Nope. Let the Miners keep it. Gibbs, nothing but net.
Like we said earlier, Troy Gibbs improved so much in high school days. He's got so much better.
Inside Sims, he is tied up, double teamed. And the alternate possession.
Also might mention Troy Gibbs was on the Fleming County staff last year. Having coached Buddy Biggs.
They won the 2A sectional. And we have an actual jump ball. Oh,
I thought he was too. The first time I see him line up like that.
We did alternate possession to start the second quarter. So. You missed the jump ball in basketball?
No. Referees probably do not know how to throw one up right now. I'll tell you, hats off to the referees, though. That's a thankless job, and I'm glad there's people who volunteer to do that. Not volunteer, but they get paid, but still not what they're abuse some of them take from the fans.
Easy inbounds play. That's Laster. He has 8 points. We mentioned earlier he played in Indonesia after his Ohio U career. Talk about Ohio U. Mason County sent 3 players there.
Absolutely. I'll tell you one thing about Ohio U. They got a great basketball tradition. Like you said, the Cords, Tommy Cord, like I said, got drafted by the Knicks when he came out of Ohio U. His brother Mike played there.
And Trek. And we got a timeout. Maysville with a comfortable lead, and we'll take a break and be right back. Limestone Family YMCA, Danny Weddle, Ron Bailey, Alex Patton is our producer. MN Sports Network came in, set all this up. There's a crew that came in and set up the scoreboards and shot clocks.
All first class, really like some nice.
Maysville jumped out to an early lead and been able to maintain it. And a walk on Connor. Second travel.
I say this possession Ware going to get some position here.
Courtney Ware played at Kentucky Christian University. He's from Hopkinsville. Gibbs with the dish inside to Moore. And I have Moore with 7 points.
That's a nice dish.
The games I've watched, they really do share the ball.
Yes.
Of course, when you're pushing it up and down the floor. Brandon Doss back in. He's from Oklahoma, played at William Penn University. What's their mascot?
I have no clue. Might be the Quakers. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
Yeah.
Sims inside with the jump hook. They've not gone to him as much as they did there for a while.
Everything was going through Sims, absolutely. I'll tell you what, the defense interior really impressed me with the Miners.
And they get an open look at a three. That's Lyons. That's his second three. He has 11 points. Trying to get that margin back up to 20. Connor with a long three. That's no good. Another long rebound out to Fry. Black. There's the three locals. They're all on that play.
Yes.
And the Lions rip it away. Turn it over in transition. And they get it right back. We're going to have a hacking foul on Troy Gibbs as Sims grabbed that defensive rebound.
That Sims is a warrior. He gets both the offense and defensive boards. He's a warrior.
20-point lead with 5 minutes to go in the first half. The Miners are making the Panthers force a lot of shots, and here they come on. Nice behind the back pass, and Gibbs with the finish. And there's a quick possession that we've talked about all night long. And
Troy Gibbs, quick hands.
And he's fouled. The shot won't go down.
Gibbs, I'll tell you one thing. Everybody knows that Gibbs hustles, but this, I don't care if it's Maysville Classic, whatever. He gives 100%. Yeah, we're talking about pro basketball here. Of course, Maysville had Jerry Calvert got drafted by the 76ers, but later decided to become attorney. Then, of course, Reeves from Louisville, who's in the Hall of Fame. He got drafted by Boston Celtics, but he became a dentist. One of the big trivia questions, who would thought 10th region players played the longest in the NBA? It's not from a perennial par in the 10th region, it's MMI. Tom Bullwinkle. Not your perennial basketball par in the 10th region.
Jerry Calvert told me, after the 76ers, he went up to the Royals, and Cincinnati Royals, what they're going to offer him, he made more money going and ended up coaching in Lexington before he became an attorney.
Right. And even the Colonels approached him when the ABA first started with the Colonels. But like you said, the money was not there, so he was attorney until he's 85 years old before he passed.
Back up a 24-point lead for the Miners. And rebound brought down by Dawson. Here they go. Nice break up there by Vernon Sims. Sims is effort all the time, too.
He got a high motor.
What Coach Hines say, don't be deceived by activity, though?
And don't be deceived by activity on the court. Achievement, what did he get done?
That's C.J. Rhodes with the three. He has 7 points. You think about, we talked about the basketball tradition here. That's a nice
fall-away
follow-away
jumper.
shot by Cannon. But think of the legendary coaches we've had. There's a dunk by Moore.
Yeah, you mentioned Doug Hines. He was assistant with Adolph Rupp. Also, he coached pro basketball in Venezuela. Like I said, Coach Hines, Coach Feldhouse led himself and Earl D. Jones, and this goes on and on.
Hutch
was fantastic. I mean, we've been blessed with great talent and also coaches here.
Kelly Wells brings the first championship. O'Hearn with another one. That's
right.
And a nice little Lions dunk. He scored inside and outside. He has a team-high 13 points.
Here we go way back. Coach Clemens, she won back-to-back girls state championship with Fee High School Wildcats.
Right.
And, that's really a feat. A lot of people don't realize that she did that at Fee High School.
Sims with the putback. Another jump hook, and that is Laster. Maysville moves without the ball. They look for the open man. Have some length. And they love to run. Laster with a dozen and another timeout. 31-point lead, and we still have 2:33 to go in the half. We'll take a break and be back. I got the 31-point lead for the Maysville Miners. Got a good little crowd here today. Again, they're going to be at home next week at 6 o'clock.
Get a chance to come out and watch this nonstop action.
And Fry takes it to the basket. Cylon Fry, former Mason County Royal, he has 6 points.
Speaking of great coaches, his great-grandfather, John Fields, was a great coach at Fee High School and then Maysville High School, track and basketball.
For sure. That jam comes after the foul.
Going to count, it looks like.
Oh, wow.
Wow, look, continuation. We're in pro basketball, I guess.
That's 11 for Moore.
That was a nasty dunk.
This game's been playing at the Y, and I noticed last week the game that the Miners played out in Indiana, that was at the YMCA in Newcastle. I tell you, those two games they played on the road, you could tell those fans had a group of, those two teams had a group of fans that were kind of rowdy. I mean,
right.
I guess towns are getting behind these teams.
Well, I think as time goes on, with the Miners, everybody get to know the players, and I think get more fans come out in the same way.
That is Cannon. He has 13. That's a team high for the Panthers. It's Brandon Doss. Quick release on the three. Won't go down. And that pass goes out of bounds. Panthers have not had as many fast break opportunities as Maysville. Now they'll push this after a turnover.
Miners constantly pushing.
Corner three won't go down.
The thing that amazed me, I thought the 7 second would come in more play, but it's not even close. 4 seconds maybe.
The second chance opportunity. Fry with the bucket. 73-44, a minute to go in the half. How many points are they going to score? Ricky Perry back in the game. No look pass. And that is Lions with 15.
I'll say 140 might be the magic number.
Leave Fry open. He makes him pay. He has 11.
Like I said, John Fields, his great-grandfather, was so instrumental when integrated schools in Maysville in '57. He's such a great example.
And the throw down by Moore. He has 13. Of course, Fields Auditorium at the college named for he and his brother Carlton.
Oh, yes, great educator.
And now the team's trade baskets. That's Cannon, and he has 15. Last shot. This will be the longest possession of the game so far for the Miners. Oh, yeah, they're shooting it.
You might get a 4-point shot here.
Nope. And we've reached the end of the first half. Miners up 77-51. You're watching ABA basketball on the NMN Sports Network, and we'll be back after halftime. And welcome back. Getting ready to start the second half. See if we have as much offense in the second half as we did in the first half. You know, to score as many points as they did, they had a couple of runs there, or a couple of spells where they had trouble scoring Maysville.
And one time the Miners went a 2-minute span there. Couldn't buy a basket.
Actually, what Jason Thompson told us, they're originally supposed to play the Louisville Pros tonight. Somehow there was a scheduling conflict, so they got the Panthers tonight. Maybe a little more competitive game next week, as they will be back home at 6 o'clock here at the Y. Do have a lot of former players in the house. We just talked to Chris Lofton. Former Royal Charlie Jackson's here.
See Wes Jones over there.
We talked about it. I mean, this area loves basketball. And when you draw the crowds like they do to the Dirt Bowl, I mean, I think you can draw for anything.
This is the first night, like I said, once we get people used to the players and the teams and the league, the new rule changes. I mean, they're not new. The rules are in the ABA are really unique. So it.
Talked about Maysville's depth, pace they play. You have to have a lot of players.
It matters. They just constant pressure.
And these guys do have jobs, so, you know, you might not have the same team every week.
Right.
77 first half points. So what'd you say, 140 some?
I say 140 might be good. I'll say the Panthers are going to have some tired legs in the fourth quarter.
I've got Marlin Lyons with a team high 15 points for Maysville. And unofficially, Cannon with 13 for the Panthers and 11 for Sims. And Cannon will get a chance to, actually Cannon with 15. They get to add a chance to add to that total. Southpaw gets the friendly roll. I think the rims have loosened up from when we started.
First and second quarter, maybe the third quarter start off a little more of a flourish of points.
Nobody could buy a basket in the opening minutes. He gets one of two. So we believe the longest possession for the Miners was 22 seconds, one time.
22 seconds.
They get back after missing the three. Now Gibbs leading the break. Also kind of starting how third quarter like the first quarter did.
You feel the lanes perfectly.
I mean, how many possessions as fast as they play, how many first half possessions did they have?
I tell you, one thing, you can't turn your head. It's about like a tennis match. You're up and down.
And there is Sims, 13 for him.
I'm impressed with Sims. He plays hard both ends, defensive boards and offensive boards.
Just tuned in, several local players playing. Troy Gibbs, L.J. Connor, and Chandler Black for the Panthers. And inside, working for the Panthers, is Laster, and he had, or for the Miners, he has 14. And there's a three from Cannon. He has 19 points, and that's his first three.
He's a nice player, Danny.
Mickey Perry and Troy Gibbs for the Miners locally. Also step back, and he can't get the roll. Open three, won't go. Doss with the pick and the bucket.
Nice steal there. He timed that dribble perfect, just picked it right off.
He's the William Penn grad. And up and in just like that. That is Lyons, and he has 17. They come with the pressure now. Lyons again, off to Doss. Good passing by the Panthers, and up and in, that is Vernon Sims.
Every time I hear the name Doss, brings back Louisville Doss memories in '85, Macon County.
I believe that game's on YouTube.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Not that we want to go back
No,
and
we're going to
watch
watch it again. One thing about that game, real quick, Chris O'Haron had gotten the phantom technical foul for faking the charge.
it. 3-on-2, and they'll take a three. Doss open. Nope. But with the putback is Laster. Laster with 16. Fry foul on the runner.
No break in the action, but I think we're going to have 100 points in the third quarter here.
That's going to make a note of when they hit the century mark. 13 away.
I know we're showing our age, but we was in high school. Everybody got excited if you hit the 100-point mark. But some of the old scoreboard just had two digits.
And some people take offense if you score 100. I know Mark Pope called off the Dogs the other night.
Yes. Well, Barry Brown always said, bring a better team next time.
Fry gets one of two. He has a dozen points. They have Sims with 15, Cannon 19, Fry with 12. Gibbs wins the point, gets a high ball screen. Nice dish. And that is Laster. He has 18. Missed three, but a foul.
Wow.
Closing out was Courtney Ware.
Big Courtney Ware, he played at KCU. Keem Scott, former Montgomery County basketball star, played coach at KCU.
Located in Grayson. This is Michael Otierno looking for his first point. This is. In the minors, won 2 games on the road, made 2 trips to Indiana back-to-back weeks, and here at home for the first time.
Like I said earlier, Coach Thompson not only coached high school, but he took a team to Spain and an all-star team to Spain.
And you talked about that play they ran. He got from Spain, he told us.
Yes.
For 3 on that trip.
Kid's finally going to take a breather.
White is from Toledo, played at Central Catholic High School. And of course, we have a connection to Toledo. Jay Gass, the star for the Rockets.
Yes, Hall of Famer.
Little rough inside. It's Anthony Boyd on the floor on the foul. And we've talked about the tradition in the town, throughout the broadcast. But I mean, we could we could name names till the end of the game and not touch everyone.
Everyone, that's right. But looking back on like Bobby Toothpick Jones, who we lost 2 years ago, great athlete at Fee High School. And
shot put up and in inside by Brandon Doss. Nice move inside and up and in.
Nice weave coming off the cut.
Lions with 19. And that's Vernon Sims. He has 17. And back-to-back baskets. That's Moore with 15.
Took a quick first step, blew right past him.
Boyd on the high arching shot. He has 6 points. Free throw line jumper. That is good from Jabril Reed. We've not called his. Well, he had 2 points earlier in the ball game. He's from Cincinnati. And another steal. Out of bounds. Mickey Perry checks back in.
Mickey's basketball IQ, you can just tell it.
Oh my.
Nice
Moore
flush.
throws it down.
Nice flush. And Mickey Perry's IQ of basketball, just he knows where everybody's at on the floor.
Mickey assisted at Rocky County last year, part-time assistant.
Yes.
And a coast-to-coast by Brandon Doss. Point away from the century mark. We said when it was going to happen. Still over 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Black's floater won't go. This is Moore. Doss. Back to Moore. Up and in.
We're on the century.
With 5 minutes to go in the third quarter is when they hit the century mark. Moore with 19 points. Doss. Nope.
It's a good thing we're having free gifts anybody over 100 points. They'd be broke pretty quickly.
No free car washes.
Right.
Pizza. This is Boyd. Cannon. Cannon with 19 points. And make it 21, and he gets the N1.
We're talking about the Maysville Classic, but I always go back to Pat Moore, how he got the dirt boat started. And Brian Grant played many years in Portland Trailblazers. And played earlier. Pat was such a force on and off the court in Maysville, and always willing to help.
3-on-3 games at Jack Condon's.
Oh, that's a classic there. Dave Justice, World Series MVP, played in down Jack. So.
Supreme picking up their speed a little bit. And there is Mr. Sims again. 19 points for him.
He definitely got a double-double.
Mickey Perry with the rainbow three. He has 5. He'll spot up for another one. Back to back.
Mickey back to back.
And it back outside. This is Boyd, and he knocks it down. That's his second three. He has 9 points.
Nice pass to Connor.
Boyd again. Perry again. Nope. Ball tapped to midcourt. Connor.
Connor's a good athlete.
Locals are scoring some points. Miners turn it over, and Boyd the other way. Oh, tough shot, makes it.
Got the roll.
He scored a bunch here in a hurry. 13 for him, 9 this quarter. And a timeout for the Miners. 107-81, 2:09 third quarter. We'll be back after this break. Quarter winding down. The Maysville Miners hit the century mark 3 minutes ago, about 3 minutes ago, at the 5-minute mark. Moore, who's been hot. And that is Jabril Reed.
Miners can run a good half-court offense. I mean, quickly, but they do run a good half-court offense.
Fry's shot misses. This is Boyd. Back to Fry. Another open three straight away. Nope. There's Sims. He gets hammered, goes back up and in. 21 for Sims. Is a fourth of their points. Or can't get that one to fall.
I think the Panthers are getting tired. Grabbing their shorts.
Only 8 players. Mickey Perry with the rebound in the outlet. Moore knocked to the floor and going to be fouled by Boyd. We've not had anything close to a 7-second half-court violation and no shot clock violation. Some of the games I've watched, there were some shot clock violations.
Yeah, the earlier games, not tonight. That'd be a close. 22 seconds, most I've seen.
Mickey Perry fighting on the offensive glass, but it won't go down.
Hope we see a 4-point play here.
There's Boyd, and he has heated up this half. It was a three. He's got 3 threes and 16 points. Fast break opportunity for the Panthers, and Boyd converts. 18 for him. Called for one shot at the end of the half and took it with 10 seconds to go. Gibbs against Fry, fans it out. And that'll end the third quarter. Maysville 109, Supreme Panthers 88. Stay tuned, we'll be back with the start of the fourth quarter right after this break. MCA, Danny Weddle, Ron Bailey. Alex Patton is our producer. It's been fun, Ron.
It has been. Get the crowd coming back next week. Another home game.
Miners have one speed, and that is fast. Keep it alive, and passes deflected out of bounds.
The Panthers are still hustling, but they're grabbing their chunks. They, like you said, not much depth.
Try to go inside this time, and they get the roll. That
Finger
is
roll.
Mike Laster. He has 20 points.
George Gervin, Iceman.
He scored a bunch there in the third quarter.
I guess I amazed myself. I talk about George Gervin. Young people, who is George Gervin?
Oh, rainbow three. Connor. He has 4 threes and 14 points. Connor again. Nope. But the Panthers keep it alive. This is Boyd. All the way on the finger roll is Marlon Lyons.
Coast to coast, nobody stopped him.
He has 21. Ron's looking for a 100-point night, 140-point night, rather.
Yeah.
Nice little putback there. That is Cannon. He has 24. And Doss going to go against Boyd. Won't go.
How about points? And Brian Simpson played for Troy State. That's the all-time 200-some points. So it.
He's a veteran of Condon's Court
Yes.
and the Mason County Royals.
Yeah, when they played DeVry University, 225 points Troy State put up. You know, we're talking about Jack Condon. It's amazing how many basketball players came out of Jack. I mean,
And here is Sims inside. And his acronym was BEEF.
beef.
Balance, elbow in, eyes on the basket, follow through.
Follow through.
You can ask Mike Wrights about that, where he heard that.
Exactly. Mike brings that up all the time. You ask him about it.
That is Marlon Lyons. Give him 23. Miners going inside here on these last few possessions. I believe we're going to talk to Coach Thompson after the game. 3-0 start. They finish this one off.
Rossville shows the quickness even in the fourth quarter here.
Speaking of the ping pong match, we got one breaking out
Yes.
right now. And Gibbs came up with the ball, but he was on the end line.
Well, we haven't seen a 4-point play or we haven't seen the red light go off yet.
Well, we talk about all the basketball played in Maysville. A lot of basketball is played in this gymnasium. They've had leagues and people, we mentioned, playing of the morning. I mean,
Yes.
you know, you don't see the outdoor goals like you used to, but there's plenty of opportunities to play basketball.
We're blessed this area. The gym, like I said, a lot of people, 5:30, 6 o'clock, be out here playing basketball in this court.
Tom Browning Boys and Girls Club
He's
hosts
helping so much. And
Julius King.
we really appreciate T and all his hard work and Julius.
We got a guy listening to us tonight that's helped a lot of young players, Brian Rabbit Littleton.
Oh, definitely. You know, they talk about the 4-point shot. If that was in against Virgie, when he hit the half-court shot against Virgie in the Rupp Arena state tournament, back he wasn't even a 3-point basket back then in '82.
L.J. Connor falls to the floor, misses the three. Doss all alone, missed it, followed up, and in. That's Laster. He has 22 points, and he scored a bunch this half. And guess who? Vernon Sims.
He'd definitely be a star of the game for the Panthers.
Gibbs fouled on his way to the basket.
Troy got such a quick first step. So gentlemen leaning against the wall with their West Jones might have one of the quickest first steps I've ever seen. Defense and offense. Now Mason County was playing Prosper, and Rick Patino was there. He was really impressed with Wes.
Yeah, he told his assistant coach to keep an eye on him.
Yes.
So we thought that one was off, but it's in. He made the tying free throw in that opening game and then had the assist on the game-winning basket.
And when we got the turnover, that Alabama play worked perfection.
Floater. That is Jordan Jones with his second bucket. Good pass through the lane.
Nice pass.
And what a finish by Greg Howard.
That's a nice play there. Good half-court execution.
Another turnover. Doss, dishes, up and in. Lions, he has 24.
The Miners run the floor so well, there's offensive spacing on the breaks.
And I think when they played that opener, they just had a handful of practices.
Yes, I talked to Mickey about that. He said very few practices.
Connor with the loose ball and bucket. He has 16. 20-point game. This is Howard. Lions block, gets his own rebound, misses. Howard, and he's fouled.
Never gave up. 140 points might be in jeopardy here. There's 6 minutes here, though.
Well, they had 101 with 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Slowed down a little bit. He's played a lot of people.
Yes, he has.
I have Howard with 15 points.
Hey, the crew that came in and set the shot clocks up, they're really first class, really nice scoreboard.
They haven't needed the shot clock, though.
No, we need a nice shot clock. We might as well turn it off. Howard
gets that one to roll through. 16. Couple of high back passes.
Speaking of Globetrotter, I believe we tried a little Globetrotter on that pass.
Howard up and in. He has 18. And a finger roll by Lyons. He has 26. And Connor with another three.
Connor's had a good night.
He's got 19, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 threes. It's unofficial. It's been a while since I kept score.
One thing about Dan, that's when you're a Hall of Famer.
Lyons with 28.
You haven't missed a beat.
Off to the races again. Ware up and in. Ware with 4 points, and I think they're going to get your 140, Ron.
I think so.
Still 5:10 to go. We got a timeout, and we'll be right back. First ever home game for the Maysville Miners.
Making history tonight, Dan. Called the very first pro game in the Y here tonight.
Howard goes back up. Nice move inside.
Nice move.
He has 20. Little future trivia question for you. Who scored Maysville's first points?
That's a good one.
That was Troy Gibbs on a three when they had that barrage of threes in that opening game. Throw it down, Marlon Lyons. Give him 30.
Because we all know the name Lyons here. How many times have we heard that question? How many points would Ronnie score if he was a three-point in that?
Oh, my.
You're in over and over.
That is Jones with 6. Ronnie will be back at the field house in December.
Yes, he's kissing.
Yep, his grandson on the team. That is Howard. He has 22. Need a point, Ron. I think they'll get it in 4 minutes.
I think so.
We're going to have a revision for you. What are you looking at now? 160. Roy Gibbs? Yes. He has 11.
I don't think FanDuel had anything on this one, over and under.
Lyons would like to have that one back. His teammates give him a little razzing over there.
Panthers does not get him back now. They're weary.
That's Gibbs with 13. And the Panthers want a timeout. 3 minutes and change to go. 143-108 Miners in the lead. We'll be back in just a minute.
Do you have any advertising? Do you advertise any?
That was a quick timeout.
The Panthers trying to catch their breath here, trying to finish the last 5 minutes out here.
And 2 more for Sims. That's 27.
He's had a stat stuffer night. There's no doubt about that.
He'll try a 3 and knock it
Got it.
down. 30 points. That's his first 3.
Real good night.
And another timeout. We'll take another break. 30-point game. Final 2:41 to go. 143-113. Miners are going to go to 3-0. Wonder how many rebounds Sims has. He has 30 points.
I definitely got a double-double with it.
Easily.
Easily.
Joe Connor. And here they go. Pass a little long, but he runs it down. Oh. Three on one.
Nice patch. Missed a layup.
Connor.
He's waiting to get called the foul. He wants to stop the action.
We talked to Chris Lofton at halftime. He was complimentary of the Miners.
Yes, he was. Talk about how offense, a lot of people don't realize there's not more run and gun in this team. They're half-court offense. If they get in half-court offense, they're so quick. Like we said, it's amazing how Chris, Darius, Julius King, T, they always give them back, and we really appreciate them.
That's Ware with 6 points. And Chandler Black.
Needless to say, it's probably the most points scored in one game you called in it, Dan.
I think so. And that is Ware with 8 points. Yeah, what are we looking at here? That's 260 points.
One thing about it, Danny, you haven't missed a beat. Still got the Hall of Fame credentials, doing great.
Still in a bucket, thank you, by C.J. Rhodes. And Mr. Sims going to add to his total.
Oh!
I jinxed him.
You jinxed him. About like his free throws there. He hit from the rim.
Closing seconds. There's 2 more for Sims. I have him with 32.
At least 20 rebounds. We also appreciate the YouTube channel. Thank you.
Yeah, NM Sports Network. Alex Patton setting everything up, producing, directing us. Stuart Hiles back on the PA. On the PA, DJ tonight as well.
He's DJing also.
Coach Thompson says, hold it up. And your final is going to be 149 to 117. The Miners have a successful home debut, first ever game here, and a good crowd here at the YMCA.
Good crowd. Get them, come back in next week, guys. Come back to support the Miners.
6 o'clock next week. Stick around. We're going to take a break and hopefully come back with a word from Coach Jason Thompson. And welcome back. The Maysville Miners a big winner tonight. We're with Coach Jason Thompson. Jason, you wanted to put on a show for the home fans. They came out. You all provided the show.
Yeah, I mean, the guys played hard. With the change in opponent and stuff, I think that affected us maybe a little negatively, but the guys were able to bounce back. Offensively, we never had problems. Defensively, I didn't think that we played very well, and so regardless of the opponent, we got some work to do defensively, Danny.
Man, you play fast.
Yeah, I mean, we play fast. We're going to continue to play fast. I think we're one big away from being really, really good. As you can see, we struggled. They had a guy who's 6'10", and he did whatever he wanted. I think if we get another big to go with our guards and our forwards that we got that can apply some pressure and get up and down, I think we're going to be all right.
And when you get in the half court, I mean, they look for each other and make passes, cut without the ball.
Yeah, we don't, with a 24-second shot clock, which is a big change for me, you don't have the opportunity to run a lot of different stuff. So I just call them shotgun offenses, where we just start something with a lot of action and some handoffs and maybe some back doors, and then from there we try to get some veer screens and some elevator screens to get our shooters in positions to score. Ron
Bailey said your longest possession was 22 seconds.
Yeah, we're not ever going to have the ball very long. I mean, Troy is really good about finding people, and our guys are really good about getting in spots where they can be successful. Greg Howard is a seasoned vet. He probably had 16, 18 points in limited minutes, and that's just what our guys do. They score buckets, but we struggle defensively, and we got some adjustments to make before next week.
Back here next week at home.
Yeah. I thought it was a good crowd tonight for being here at the Y. Appreciative of the Y, appreciative of the city of Maysville for allowing us to do this. We got a more formidable opponent next week. Gonna practice a couple times this week and try to make each other better, push each other, and hopefully some guys can got a couple minor ego issues that we got to work through, but we'll be fine.
I know you're looking for local sponsors. If people are watching us and they like to chip in, I know that you go to MaysvilleMiners.com.
Yeah, MaysvilleMiners.com. We're looking to hang some banners up in here and get some activity going as far as financial support. Our guys are paid. These are paid positions, and so we're looking to get some guys some more money, to get some more guys that we'd like to add to our roster. So, it's a great opportunity for the community, and I just want to thank you for coming out and being a part of it tonight, because I didn't want to do it without you.
You mentioned Troy, and we're going to talk to him in a bit, but Mickey Perry here locally, and then some local guys on the opposing team tonight.
Yeah, it's good to see. I think tonight was a good depiction of what basketball is in this community, with two local guys on our team and a few local guys on the other team. I think everybody locally played really well and put on a show for our local fans, and I'm just proud of all those guys. And more than anything, like for me, I'm glad that these guys get to continue to follow their passion and pursue their dreams of playing basketball for a long time.
We enjoyed it. Congratulations.
Thanks, Danny.
We're going to let Troy slide in here. Troy Gibbs, how about it playing in front of the home folks again?
I loved it. It's nice to bring something to the city for once.
This team, I talked to Coach about how fast you play, and then when you get in the half court, you look for each other and really make passes and cut.
Yes, sir. When we share the ball, we're tough, but we have to be consistent with it. At times, we like to get a little selfish, and guys want to go chase that bucket, but as long as we stay as a team, we're pretty tough.
Talk about getting better after you got out of high school. You're stronger. Ron Bailey talked about your quick first step.
Honestly, in high school, I didn't really have much. I didn't have a shot. I had to work on my handles. So after high school, it was just getting in the gym. I got to give credit to Chris and Darius and Brian Miller. They really took me under their wings, and Wesley Jones, and they trained with me a lot. They put me through the ringer.
And I guess for younger kids, the message you can say is keep working.
Yes, sir, of course. Always get in the gym. You can always get better, 1% every day.
I know Brian Miller and I talked. He's a neighbor of mine. Kids just aren't working maybe as hard as they used to.
No, sir. You don't even see them outside like it used to be. Obviously, it's a drought, but hopefully the kids seeing this, they want to get back in there, and they see some pros that have the chance to go back overseas, and some of us that have been over there, and they can get that dream and chase it.
Jason talked about he felt like you all needed maybe one more big to take this to another level.
Definitely. I don't like being down there anymore. I'm too old. I hate going down there and banging, but if he tells me to, I'm going to. So.
What about, had a nice little crowd tonight. I think people were wondering what to expect.
Yeah, I think we shocked some people. So hopefully next game it's a lot more packed. A little bit more seats are filled, but it was nice. It was lovely.
All right. Thanks a lot. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Troy Gibbs. And we're going to wrap things up. Thanks a lot to Ron Bailey and Alex Patton. This is Danny Weddle saying good night. Or Alex, thanks for being here, man.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you for doing this. You're a legend in the game, so this is something that they should be very appreciative of you coming, taking the time out of your day to do an ABA semi-pro game, and kudos to you to helping back, giving back to the community, man. So in more ways than one, you're appreciated in more ways than one. So thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to do this.
All right, thanks for your help.
All right.
Good night, everyone.
All right.